Ooh, big one, big spider. Hello everyone and welcome back to my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. This is part 10. We're going to start off the episode by buying our broom upgrade, broom enhancement.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
One of the quests said buy broom upgrade, so it's going to come here.
For?
An enhancement that increases speed. I like.
You'll be thrilled with that broom.
It's sell my gear as well.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Next time.
What more
But let's ask about it.
Course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing
Later. I will continue the main
I will.
quest.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight.
Let's do these quests, which is the, I think it's like friend quest, right? So let's do Sebastian's one first. We can learn some of the unforgivable curses. We also have some talent points to invest. Let's do that. Right. Let's go speak with Sebastian. Right, we're here. Let's speak with Sebastian.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to
No.
do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Hi.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Lucio? Is
What
that
does
that?
the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Alright, next quest. Let's move on. The Lost Child. Speak with her. So we're here. Let's speak with her.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Hallow. We need to speak with him.
My husband! What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
This must be the hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for...
Revelio.
What's this bag?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Maybe he went into the cave nearby.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Levioso.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do.
Levioso!
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve something.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless.
Glacier!
It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways...
Cool, I can use gases on them.
Glacier! You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
There's no more of them. It's unfortunate. Couldn't catch anything.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistake.
Perfect. Levioso!
Incendio!
Ready? Cut!
Expelliarmus!
You're embarrassing yourself.
Aha! Back some more. Incendio! An eruption too slow. Knew you were still hanging about. Incendio!
Ow.
Expulso!
Petrificus Totally!
So very. Expulso!
Are you even Levioso? Accio!
Too simple.
They got what they deserved.
Let's head into the tent.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
A little? I mean a lot.
Levioso!
You'll pay for that!
Nah, I won't.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Right. Not that.
Revelio!
We're gonna want some combat. Let's go in and fight.
Ah, how delightful.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're going to regret that.
I should use
Made a great.
Potato more.
Confringo!
Nah, not gonna happen.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! For what? Depulso! Defender! Bombarda!
Aha! Back for more.
Petrificus Totally!
Let's stop casting that now.
Is this Hogwarts back?
Glacier! Defender!
500 damage. Not bad.
They got what they deserved.
Yep. Let's head down.
Archie! Archie Bickle!
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Come on.
Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother! Oh, Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It's already too late.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Is it here? Oh, there we go.
Revelio.
Let's go collect our next field guide page.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Yeah?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz
Bruh.
just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used
How would
in the
I
game of
know?
Quidditch?
It's something golden, right? Snidget sounds more legit.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
How would I know? Okay. Pep up ocean sounds too, not, it doesn't sound very liquid luck. Ali hosts hot sea, what? Felix Felicis? Okay, that doesn't sound like anything. But let's pick the second option.
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix
Fuck.
Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hollows. This one I know.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Let's choose the middle one.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Don't even know what that species. I don't even know what that potion is. Let's see true.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask
Hell
you.
no, I'm not coming
And I
back here
won't be
ever
giving you
again.
any more easy questions either. The next
Those
ones will
are-
be more difficult.
Those are easy.
I'm
Oh, those
sorry.
easy.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
I guess I have to
Let
pull out
me
the
know if you
wiki.
change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Right, let's go attend Transfiguration class.
If you ask me.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Well, I don't know what to do. Other than to learn this spell. Combat spell. Cool. I also transformed it into a moth. Oh, everyone transformed it into a moth. Or butterfly.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
Which are?
Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
It's not. I guess, in a way it is. So, I'm just gonna say yes.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you. Let's go. Oh yeah, transfiguration spell. Let's test it out. Cool.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Let's go take a look at our quest. We need level 21, which means I will go find Natty to speak with her in divination classroom.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Bruh. It would have been a very useful spell, skill to have.
Can
Just
you
run
choose
away.
what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
I think that's cool.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No problem. Now we have to do more side quests to level up. So let's move on. Let's do some professor assignments. Oh, I just need to attend that class. Let's go then. Learn Descendo.
Those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
Danger. Run rock.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself, even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
That would be
Channel your
nice.
magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Sure.
Levioso!
I haven't equipped it yet. Well, I want the Archeo, but I want to push them away too. Let's start replacing some of these spells. These are quite situational, if I might add. So we can just replace them. Like Lumos. Actually, all these beast stuff is very situational, so let's replace all of them. I never head up to the room of requirement anyway, so there's no need for any of these room of requirement spells. Let me just Levioso, then...
Excellent. I think you have it.
Right, we got the spell. Let's go. Let's head back out. To grow and harvest fluxweed, acquire 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Let's do that. Let's do Professor Garlick's assignment. I need to buy both of these.
Always thrilled when I...
Let's go get some fluxweed from Magic Leap. Alright, let's see if we can grow some plants. Right here, right? Incorrect pot size. Guess we have to conjure them. Let's conjure up our thing then. Why is there no bigger plant? Wait, this one. Medium pot. Large pot. To purchase the blueprint. Alright then, let's head back to Hogsmeade and let's purchase the blueprint. 14 take. Oh my god, it's so expensive. 1 large pot.
Nothing
Okay.
like finding the help.
We got everything, we sold everything we wanted. Let's head out. Okay, let's build our thing and grow our plant. Right, while we wait for this to grow, we shall head over and do our next task, which is acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Well, there are some enemies up here, so let's use our plants on them. Hello.
Someone's
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Chinese chicken cabbage. Mandrake.
You're that hypocrite thief.
What have you done?
Nothing. Now we shall wait for this to grow. Might as well talk to him.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
What is happening?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Sure.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke.
I'll find
Tobbs
him.
for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Extreme danger? Why is your friend working here?
Confringo. Revelio. Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Oh, he's blocking him.
Confringo.
Harder to defeat doesn't mean I cannot fight it. You know? Better equipment as well.
Confringo. Levioso.
He is not that hard. I'll be fine. I think. I hope.
Confringo. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Okay. Those guys do a lot of damage.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I should have done that. But I was very low on health.
Confringo. Levioso.
Almost dead.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oof. It's barely dodged that.
Levioso. Accio.
Alright, dealt with them.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Yeah.
Confringo.
Hope it's alright. Ooh, big one. Big spider.
Confringo.
Ow. That hurt.
Stupid.
Okay. We'll use Stupefy more.
Confringo.
There's a bigger one that way, right? What happened to it? Oh, it's still there. Sent it down there. Let's look around. Do not know what's around here.
feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
If you find Tobbs' body, this big spider was too much. Let's find this friend.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
That's unfortunate. Couldn't do anything about it. Let's head back, I guess.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Makes my life easier. Let's head out. Spiders are ambushing.
Cursed fiends.
Let's head back and talk with Deke.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Well, unfortunate that the friend has passed, Tobbs has passed, but our plant is almost ready.
Deke would like to speak with you.
Brilliant.
Deke would like to speak with me? Nah. Let's head back to Professor Garlic.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up. Keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
What's a trickier one?
If you'd like to practice...
Yep. I'm just gonna put it right here.
Welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just
Flipendo.
mind the plants, please.
Descendo. Flipendo.
Right. Let's levitate.
Flipendo. Descendo.
Okay. We have learned Flipendo, but unfortunately that's all the time I have for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Next episode we will continue the mainline quest. We've unlocked it. So yeah, we'll do that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.